Ever since these two guys got famous on social media, it has become the meta, it has become the norm to be a flexer, to be an arrogant asshole, to flex that you are fucking a bad bitch, that you have a lot of women, that you drive fast cars, that you're making a lot of money, that you're muscular, that you can beat up other men, that you can speak better, that you're not a brokey, that you're not a slave, to call other people slave. You get me? To be a fucking asshole. And a lot of people have rallied and they have started telling people that it's not okay to be arrogant, that ego is bad, but I'm here to tell you exactly the opposite. I'm here to tell you that ego is good and ego is the reason behind success for almost everybody. So let's get going and let me explain exactly why ego is the key behind the success of a lot of people, and most importantly, how to use ego for yourself and to achieve their level of success too. So let's get going. It all comes down to this idea. You need to hate being a subhuman. You have probably heard this word being used by these two guys. At least I have. So, what is a subhuman? A subhuman is the guy who is a slave, a wage slave, who isn't making any more than $15 an hour, or if you are from a third world country like me, the regular wage is, I think, under $5 per hour. This is the regular wage, and the minimum I think is I'm not sure, but I think it's a bit lower than that, for $50 an hour. Anyway, that's not important. It's important that most likely you are driving a shit car, which is passed down by your father, your parents, which also drove it, and before that they probably drove a shittier car, and you date an ugly bitch, which you swear by God that she's 10 out of 10, she's 11 out of 10, but she has slept with two other guys before you, and she isn't submissive, and she doesn't look good unless she has makeup on, and even then she's not that good looking, and she's kinda skinny fat, and she's also a loser, which, let's be honest, if she was a man, if she was a guy, and you saw that, and she had the exact same character, and she had the exact same hobbies, you wouldn't wanna be friends with that guy, but somehow, because she has boobs and she lets you hit every once in a while, she's 11 out of 10? Whoa. Stop shitting yourself, bro. And let's move on from that bitch. Let's look at you. Let's take a closer look at you. You are a skinny fat motherfucker. You've been going to the gym 2 years now or more, but you're a regular at your gym. And you still have a shit physique. You're still skinny fat. You cope by saying, oh bro, I'm so strong, but you aren't that strong. You're barely lifting 100 kilograms off the bench. If that. If that. And you're eating shit food. And you're coping by saying, I don't have the money. I don't have the money to eat well, to eat good. And how else are you coping? You're scrolling every single day thinking that you're productive. But bro, I'm learning so much from social media. Motherfucker, you're learning mediocre business advice which doesn't let you escape your 9 to 5, and you're learning terrible fitness advice which results in you looking like this. You're skinny fat. And you also learn that it's okay to have these. And this is why actually you look like this. And you also get the advice of people which tell you to be less like this too. And you end up becoming more like this. You also end up consuming advice which tells you that you are insecure if you let your bitch visit the club and get railed by other guys. You're insecure. And your car is not important, bro. It's just a status symbol. Let the big G's have the cars, bro. Be secure. Let your woman, your woman, because you aren't going to get any women. This is the one for you. This is the 11 out of 10. Any other bitch is not worth your attention because she's not like your bitch, which you let fuck other men and go to the club, and she has also slept with other men before you. But yeah, you are a subhuman right now, and you need to hate that fucking experience. You need to hate it deep from your heart. Really, you need to. Otherwise, you aren't going to escape. You need to have that ego. You need to have that ego that doesn't allow you to stay here any longer. You need to move up. You need to have that ego. The motherfuckers who are here comfortably, they don't have that ego. This is exactly why they're stuck here for fucking years. For their lifetime. Your parents, my parents too, they were these sort of losers. So, when you start making that transformation, you will be attacked by these humble loser craps. They are craps in the bucket. They're so intellectual. Money is not everything. You must be insecure if you want to control your wife. Your car is nothing, bro. I don't care about your car. And if everybody was like you selling courses, the economy would collapse. Shut the fuck up, motherfucker. We don't care about the economy. We are here to be kings. And yeah, I support that not everybody should be selling courses and communities because somebody has to flip the burgers, don't they? And you, motherfucker, you better do that because you're a loser. For people like us, people with ego, being humble is not an option. Now, of course, if you want to be humble, become humble, but after you're great, after you have achieved something. Because then being humble actually means something. When you have nothing, well, you being humble is fucking nothing. It means nothing. Because what are you humble for? You have zero. It's like, well, I have zero and it's not much. Well, yeah, it's not much. It's the truth, but you have $1 million in the bank and another $1 million in hand. And you say, well, it's nothing. Well, now it means something. So, what's the lesson here? What you should start be doing? You should start demanding more out of yourself. Why not out of the world? Because the world will reward what are you demanding out of yourself. I'm the king, like Barrow says. Understand this, you are the king. You are, really, you are the king. So, instead of building somebody else's business, start working for yourself. Start a business of your own. Start a YouTube channel or an agency or some freelancing stuff. But start working for yourself and eventually you will free yourself out of this shit job. I know that some of you have some favorite cars. Yeah, maybe it's not the Bugatti because you can't suddenly just clap your hands and get one. But let's say you're like me and you like some sedans, some fancy sedans, old luxury, like this Lexus IS 250 right here. Then buy that shit. Start moving like a king. Start evolving. And eventually you will drive your dream car, but don't settle for the shit car at first. Evolve. Move out. Move out of your parents' home. If they're disrespecting you, treating you like a peasant because they are peasant themselves, move out of these motherfuckers. If your bitch disrespects you, starts to go out at night with a friend or with the girls, gobbling up dicks, cut off that bitch. Or tell that bitch you're going to work for me. You're going to edit my YouTube videos. You're going to do the outreach for me. You're going to cook and clean for me because you have moved out of your parents. And if this bitch doesn't comply, then cut her off. Find another one. What else? Pick up a combat sport. You're not a peasant anymore. You aren't just lifting weights for nothing. Start learning how to fight, because a true king fights in the front lines. You need to be able to fucking fight. And also, while you fight, you develop this new mental tenacity. Because let me tell you, bro, it's not easy to get hit in the face or block shots and just duck punches, all the while thinking how you can inflict some pain on the other guy too. And now that you are fighting, now that you are training hard and seriously for once in your lifetime, start eating good food. Okay, you might not be eating like this, but fasting is better for you than eating junk. For real. It's better to fast than to eat poison like this. Better fast, better eat once per day. You know what's funny? Most of these guys like Tate, like Hamza, they swear by eating once per day. Even scammers like Kimangadze, they say that they eat once per day. And what do they eat once per day? Steaks, meat, eggs, a tiny amount of vegetables or fruits. Yeah, just like that. And it's not just important your physical diet, your mental diet too. Stop consuming junk content. Start fucking reading books, bro. It's better to stop watching YouTube videos unless they're videos like mine or Hamza's, which are long, unfiltered, minimum editing. Just somebody who speaks clearly, and doesn't try to entertain you. Or better else, start creating content. It doesn't have to be on YouTube like I'm doing right now, but you can start writing on X or writing a book, writing email, blogs, shit like that. Start producing more content. And this is how you start living like a king. You start demanding more out of yourself and you actually do it. And trust me, bro, give it 1 year and your whole life will change. Even Muhammad Ali said, I am the greatest, and I said that even before I knew I was. There was also this quote, I always knew I am the greatest. The world just didn't know it yet. And I'm not sure if he said it or Conor McGregor said it, but you need to start moving like that. And you need to start not just moving like that. It's not in your head. You need to do it with your actions. You need to let the world know, bro, I am the king. I demand this. I have the fucking ego. And I demand more. So yeah, start doing that. And start doing that today. Don't wait for tomorrow. Start doing that today. And trust me, if you don't do it, somebody else will. And this guy will take everything that you have ever